Hello, folks. Swaggy Man Piper 1926 here. Finishing off some of Robert McConnell's Scottish Flake in my 2016 St. Patrick's Day Peterson pipe. Number 22-1, if you're curious. So, the first bowl I had of this, it was full on phenomenal. Had a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of cocoa, a little bit of like a cinnamon spice. And the second bowl just tasted more like vapor. Now, I will give that the second bowl, third bowl was in my mostly vapor pipe. Well, this has Virginia, Perique, and it says Kentucky, but I kind of took it to be more of like a burley, which is fine. It's a flake. It breaks. You break it apart in your hand. Stuff your pipe. Don't pack it too tight. It's good. Burns good. Not too many relights. But it's like I lost something in between it all. I missed the little cinnamon notes, didn't get the little cocoa shot. It's what it is, folks. It lost its luster, I guess you could say. So, getting in this very last bowl of just the bottom of the tin, so it's mostly broken up, a little more drier, getting a little bit of what I had to begin with, but not that full on creamy cinnamon like with a little bit of cocoa one that I had, and I had that throughout the bowl. So I don't know. Using my Zippo lighter, Mama number 1. It's good enough. I would recommend it. If you're thinking about trying to get in a vapor and you want a little something more to it, try it. If you're looking for, like a staunch vapor, not so much. If you're wanting what I had in the first bowl, the creamy with a little bit of cocoa, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of like a cinnamon spice, I'd say, try it. Would I buy it again? Yeah, I'd buy it again. Is it going to be something that I just constantly just buy up 2-3 tins and make that as a daily rotation, or something that I weave in and out of? Not necessarily. I'd give it about a 3 overall out of 5. So sit in the back of the mouth, back of the throat there. Just kind of sits. So it's like pepper. Quick, if you like it. You know, why not? For me, I think I'll get another 10 and put it up, save it for summer and see what it does then. Because, you know, your taste, they change, or at least my taste changed through the seasons. So we'll probably crack another 10 open in the summertime. And see what we get then. Well, in other news, seen where the Artful Codger posted up a looking for suggestions, I guess, since he's changed jobs, and he can, I guess, do more of what he did his old channel, you know, more face to face and not looking, you know, video through the looking glass, if you will. And I think sounds like it's going to be really neat. I made the suggestion of, you know, maybe like a fireside chat every now and again, and he said that might be it, a fireside chat. So hopefully he'll be able to get all that lined out, and I look forward to it. Because even though I've never met the man, and I think just started following his channel a couple of years ago, I think, something like that. Maybe. Yeah, probably. Year and a half. He's got one of those personas of just someone you don't mind to sit down, have a cup of coffee with, and visit. And for those of you folks who don't understand the term visit, it is what it sounds like. It's just sit there and talk to them. You are visiting with them. But here and around home, just to say, I'm going to stop by for a visit, or just visiting. There's a couple folks that I'll go and do work on their equipment, and you know, one, because I've met them either early on whenever I first started working with the company, or I was one of their first interactions with the company. And you know, once you get the job done, you have to take a little extra time and sit and talk. So you visit with them. Which, any of you caught my last video of some of the stories that I've shared that's pretty well it, you know. Because some of them they just go and talk because they may live alone, and that's, you know, you're one of the only outside people that come by, and then they talk to you, and you know, you work on them and get them going or running, or you know, parts on order, however. But matter of fact, there's one particular gentleman out there that I'll call him, and you know, there's a certain line of talk that you go through. You know, hello, my name is, I'm with a, you know, said company, and once I normally get the name out, they holler my name, and, well, how are you doing, son? You doing okay? Now, you know, I'm up here pretty far, and you don't have to make that special trip just for me. And I've got that particular gentleman, you know, I'll normally be about halfway or 2/3 of the way to his house. That way, you know, he doesn't try and turn me. But, yep. Just wanted to go on and give you my kind of thoughts, not necessarily a full-on review, because I don't think I've got the palate to pick out every little single note and tell you, oh, you should or you shouldn't, or however, but it's my opinion. So, alrighty, folks. Well, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. I'm not too far from my next job. So you all take care. And remember, kindness